Shiba Inu experienced a significant price boost in the second quarter of 2021, which was fantastic for the Shiba community. Shiba Inu then observed their all-time high price of $0.0000388, while others became aware of this price increase's abrupt rise. Shiba Inus were extremely affected by this episode from the significant increase in 2021. The Shiba Inu community then began to wonder whether the next bull run may push Shiba Inu's price to $1 as a result of such a significant increase in value. Can the value of SHIB actually reach $1 soon? Let's find out. The rationale for Shiba Inu community's $1 price. When you visit Shiba Inu's Reddit, Twitter, Telegram channel, and other Shiba Inu social media, you will notice a calculation behind Shiba Inu's reaching $1. They demonstrated how Shiba Inu will reach $1 by 2025 by showing you some intricate calculation of the coin's rise and fall through the years. This is the Shiba Inu $1 price roadmap for 2025 in their language. To reach the $1 mark, the Shiba coin must grow by 12 million%. Since January, this coin has increased by approximately 2 million%. If current growth rates continue, the Shiba Inu market could reach $1 by the end of 2022. Only if the monthly growth rate was 20% would it be possible to reach $1 within 5 years. Over a 2-month period, the Shiba Inu increased by 150%. By 2025, it will have surpassed the $1 mark, violating above $0.0001100 can cause the meme market coin's value to double. Nothing is impossible, but things that are close to impossible are uncommon. This is why holding your breath about Shiba Inu is so difficult. We are simply advising you on what is best for you, but we are not discouraging you from purchasing a Shiba Inu. It's entirely up to you now. You should have reasonable expectations for what you're doing here, such as having 10x, so focus on that rather than $1, which is unlikely to happen. Based on our analysis, we believe Shiba will benefit greatly if it ever reaches 0.0001. Shiba Inu increased 46 million% last year. It would take another nearly 4,000% increase to reach $1 in 5 years. Over very prolonged periods of time, the stock market has dominated all other investment channels, even though it will not always outperform bonds, gold, or real estate. The stock market offers a much higher average annual return in the long run. The short term, on the other hand, is a totally different scenario. Since the pandemic's low point in March 2020, the total value of all cryptocurrencies has risen from $141 billion to nearly $1.9 trillion. For those keeping score at home, that's a gain of nearly 1,240%. While the blue chips of crypto, Bitcoin and Ethereum, deserve much of the credit for this large nominal boost in market value, it's the momentum-driven meme coin Shiba Inu, SHIB, 0.95%, that has enticed many new investors into the crypto arena over the last 15 months. Shiba Inu's circumstances last year couldn't have been any better. Last year, Shiba Inus may have given us the single best annual return we've ever seen. A single SHIB token cost a minute $0.00000000073 at the start of the year. You should keep in mind that the initial currency supply was set at 1 quadrillion. If you're wondering why there are so many zeros after the decimal point, SHIB increased by 121 million% between midnight on January 1st, 2021 and October 27th, 2021, when tokens reached an all-time intra-day high of $0.0008841. Shiba Inu increased by nearly 46 million% despite a decline to close the previous year. Gains of this size are incredibly uncommon. Fortunately, a few things went in Shiba Inu's favor, as did its investors. For instance, its visibility rose sharply in 2021. SHIB's liquidity has increased since it was accepted for listing on numerous cryptocurrency exchanges. Additionally, the July launch of the decentralized exchange Shiba Swap increased liquidity and allowed investors to stake their coins to generate passive revenue. The median hold time for SHIB on the top cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase Global has increased from 6 days to 115 days as of April 18, 2022, since staking gained popularity late last year. Shiba Inu was also almost unstoppable in 2021 due to the nature of Bitcoin trading. Pessimists can buy a derivative like a put option or sell shares short of publicly traded stocks very easily. It's much more difficult for pessimists to wager against these assets in the world of cryptocurrencies. For instance, short selling is prohibited on some Bitcoin exchanges. There are also no derivatives or future contracts available for skeptics to purchase. With the exception of Bitcoin, this led to a natural tendency to buy, which enabled social media-fueled momentum to send SHIB into orbit. Could the Shiba Inu reach $1 in 5 years? On the other hand, Shiba Inu devotees do not believe their beloved coin has reached its peak. Despite being a long way from even reaching a penny, calls for SHIB to reach $1 per token continue to circulate on social media. At the time of writing, the per coin price of Shiba Inu was $0.00002515, so reaching $1 would represent a nearly 4 million% increase. Remember that SHIB returned more than 10 times that amount last year, so nothing is impossible. However, Shiba Inu would need to seamlessly implement a slew of upcoming projects, innovations, and catalysts in order to reach $1 per token by 2026. For example, the Layer 2 blockchain project Shibarium must be launched as soon as possible and must function flawlessly once launched. Shiba Inu is an ERC20 token built on the Ethereum blockchain, so it is subject to the same high transaction costs and slow processing times that plague the popular Ethereum network on occasion. Shibarium's sole goal is to significantly reduce transaction fees, making SHIB-based transactions more cost-effective and appealing. Shibarium's launch is critical for developers because virtually all upcoming plans rely on low-cost transactions. Shiba Inu's developers, for example, have made no secret of their desire to launch NFT-based gaming and sell digital plots of land known as Shiba Lands in their own metaverse. However, NFT marketplaces will not be able to take shape until the high transaction fees are significantly reduced. Being a successful early player in the NFT gaming space could significantly contribute to a higher valuation. However, large coin burn events are likely to be the most important catalyst required. The procedure of sending tokens to dead blockchain addresses, where they can no longer be made available, is referred to as coin burn. Publicly traded companies repurchase their own common stock to increase the value of each remaining share. By 2026, Shiba Inu is more likely to have more zeros. Although Shiba Inu has far more projects and catalysts than it did this time last year, expecting everything to go perfectly isn't consistent with how cryptocurrency innovation works. Our prediction is that Shiba Inu will add rather than subtract zeros after its decimal point by 2026. Fundamentally, a $1 per token valuation without a huge coin burn event makes no sense. Based on an estimated 549 trillion SHIBs still in circulation, a $1 coin price would give Shiba Inu a value $549 trillion. That is more than 5 times the global GDP. With a market cap of $2.7 trillion, Apple is the largest publicly listed company in the United States. Another factor to consider is that Apple produced more than $112 billion in cash flow from operations last year and is the market leader in innovation. Meanwhile, Shiba Inu is merely a payment coin based on the Ethereum blockchain. Worse still, it's not a particularly useful payment coin. According to the Internet Business Directory Cryptware, only 659 mostly obscure merchants worldwide accept SHIB as payment. As previously stated, reaching $1 would necessitate a significant amount of coin burn. However, given investors' desire to keep their coins and the above-mentioned minimal use case for SHIB, this appears virtually impossible. Although some businesses may burn a small percentage of their coins with each transaction, the number of tokens sent to dead blockchain addresses is insignificant when compared to the estimated 549 trillion SHIB still in circulation. Another issue is that Shiba Inu do not stand out in an increasingly saturated field. While the introduction of NFT-based gaming may be beneficial, it's worth noting that interest in NFTs has been declining significantly in recent months. Finally, history suggests that Shiba Inu is due for a massive price reversion, which is already underway. When I examined the performance of other payment coins and protocol tokens on payment networks that delivered life-changing short-term gains, we discovered that almost all of them, except Bitcoin, fell by 93% or more within the 26 months following their eventual peaks, with SHIB increasing by 121 million% in less than 10 months last year. Current and prospective investors should be concerned. Thank you, and that's all we have for today. Are you interested in more crypto updates and news? Like, subscribe, and share to see more like this.